I'm Johnny Scoville. I have issues. And this is Chase the Heat. All right. Hope you're having a good day. I am. Didn't sleep last night. Anyhow, we're going to do a Q&A. I got a bunch of questions and I got a bunch of pods. Now, all the pods I'm eating are from Jacob Deathridge from Deathridge Peppers, except this one, which is from my friend Tom. This is Alien Metamorphosis Purple. But everything else are kind of mixed pods from Deathridge. All right, so we're going to get right into it. I'm not even going to cut them open. I'm just going to eat them. Start with a little yellow snacker. That's what it looks like. All right, I'm Johnny Scoville. I got issues. This is JC. It's too hot. I quit. I'm kidding. What a tasty pepper. All right. Sean Purdy says, do you have a stomach doctor on speed dial? Nah. You know what? I think everybody thinks that it's so impressive. You guys have to remember I've been doing this forever. If I'd started this last month or something, it'd be really impressive. I've been doing this forever. Beautiful. This is going to be a very, very crunchy pod. All right. Next question. Meneth. Let me eat this first. Oh, floral. Oh, bitter. Started off being way heavy floral, and bitter chimed in, kind of made it nicer. All right, Matt says, is it all right if I use the comments as my journal? Day one, this is from the jalapeno. Day one, hotter than a jalapeno for sure. It hit about 10 seconds after I started chewing, mostly at the roof of my mouth, slowly worked its way onto my tongue. Burn level on this, on my scale, maybe a 2. Maybe this is from the Fresno. Total burn for about 4 minutes. Flavor, a little bit sweeter than a jalapeno, but still kind of a bell pepper realm. He's talking about the Fresno. Thank you, Maneth. Anyhow. So I was wrong. He was talking about the Fresno. I like hearing about your stories. Here's a green pod from Deathridge. Don't know what it is. Actually, I do. It's a green pod from Deathridge. Question is from Chris Carruthers. I'm digging that blade. What is it? It's a Boker. It's a German company. It's kind of a cool knife. This is a special knife for me because I gave this was a gift I gave to my dad. He was a knife guy. I gave this to my dad about 10 years ago for Christmas. And he loved it. He used to open it and shut it and open it and close it. And when he got older, towards the end, he could open it, but he couldn't work this part here to close it. That part. So I would open it for him. He would open it and hand it to me, I'd close it. I'd hand it back and he'd open it. He'd hand it back to me, I'd close it. And we would do that. I miss my dad. All right. Number 3, or the next question I should say. Gidzonomy asked a question. We're going to eat this chocolate pod, and I'll answer his question. This will be a hot one. had some sweetness to it. That was kind of weird. All right, this is about the jalapeno videos. Can we get all these in a playlist? My stomach's recovering at the moment from a jalapeno gone wrong, says Gonzaname. All the pepper classes, the tutorial, like the one we just did with the jalapeno, now the Fresno, all will be in pepperology. Which brings up another thing. If you haven't checked out the playlist yet, you should. There's almost 6,200 videos. And they're pretty well organized. This is a beautiful orange pod. Relatively neutral pod. It really wasn't, it was fruity, but it wasn't bitter, it wasn't floral, it wasn't sweet. Kind of right down the middle. Greg Bush, quick question for you, Johnny. Are any other fine chili heads in this room? Just received a box of fresh Super Hots from Deathridge. I know Johnny, so it'll take me a while to get through the box. My question, should I store them in the refrigerator or just a cool place? Thanks in advance. Keep up the great work, Johnny. All right, Greg. Sorry. Fridge. The fridge is going to give you the most mileage, Greg. All right, so if you have a cool, dry place, that'll help. But a fridge, you're going to get a little bit more mileage out of them. So, good place to put them. Alfredo, 3166. Hi, Johnny. Thank you for amazing videos. I'm from Greece. Cool. I grow some peppers. How can I send them to you? I crossed a Sugar Rush Stripey with a Wartrix and then to a 7-pot Primo. I'm on F1. It's too hot for me. Want to send you the F2 generation of the peppers. When they're ready, let me know if you're interested to try them. Thank you. Your opinion counts a lot to me. It'll help you decide which one to choose and stabilize. The F1 generation are like hot, hot, hot. Sugar Rush Stripey peppers as an additional. Alfredo. First of all, thank you for your question. You're in Greece, man. I've had peppers sent to me from Australia, from Germany, so you can get them here. When you're ready, email me at chasetheheat@gmail.com, and we'll make that happen. I'd like to do that. This is a really cool pepper. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Can't wait to see the inside of it. My mouth's on fire for those of you keeping score. I know I make it look like it doesn't hurt. It hurts. I just like it. Before I copped to it, being a masochist, I didn't really say anything about it the first couple of years. I used to say, I'm not saying I like pain, but I'm not saying I don't like it. I used to always say that. That has the best crunch of the pepper so far, but the least flavor. Why don't you play some guitar for us, says the Pope. You know, I'm traveling around a lot. I have an amp here and I have a guitar here. I'm in busy phase right now. Here's the thing. The book is done. I just have to decide whether or not I want to release it the way it is, or if I want to change it a little bit. My concern is it's a little long. It's 650 pages long. 651, actually. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm having a talk with Tommy about it today. But the guitar, if you want to go to the playlist, there's tons of guitar there. And I'd say tons. There's 150 guitar videos. And what you have to remember about me with guitars, I'm kind of a hack. I like it. I like making noise. But I'm not that great a guitarist. All right. It's a gnarly looking one. Bumpy and nasty. And hot. QMH1CJ says, serious question here. With all the peppers you eat daily, what does the rest of your diet look like? Any meat and potato recipes that include great peppers you showcase daily? I don't typically like eating peppers raw as you do, but I enjoy adding them to various dishes. I'm a 63-year-old Midwesterner, and only a few years ago discovered the wonderful world of spicy peppers. I've grown tons of peppers from bell to super hots, but I've only made several types of types of hot sauce that are fabulous. So I'm looking to include them in more recipes. You know what? During the pod season, peppers make up the majority of my diet, to be honest with you. I don't cook with peppers too often. You know what? I don't cook with peppers ever. Ever. You know what I do? I eat them with meals. I just eat them. I love peppers. So I'll have a pepper, I'll slice it off and have it with a meal. But as far as like, I eat peppers. Red Dirt Chili says, Johnny, love your channel. Do you ever review Pepper X? I thought I'd answer that. Almost a funny question at this point, isn't it? I'm going to end on this question. It is almost funny now. I was disappointed when Pepper X was first released. This is the Alien Morphosis purple. I was a little disappointed at first that I wasn't going to eat it. It's funny now. You haven't heard people talk about Pepper X much lately, have you? It's like I said when they first announced they weren't going to release it. I said no one's going to be scared of it because there's no video evidence of people getting hurt by them. People are scared to death of the Reaper because there are millions of videos of people getting killed by it. Nobody's scared of Pepper X. No one ever will be. You know what they're scared of? Real peppers you can eat. I'm not an actor. I don't fake anything. The War Tricks burned me like no other pepper ever has. I think the pepper world is more excited about the War Tricks than they ever were about Pepper X. So no, I haven't reviewed it and I won't. It's not even on my radar. All right. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for the great questions. If you have any more, put them in there. We'll answer more. You'll see Deathridge in the description box. Thank you, Tom, for the peppers. Deathridge still has peppers for sale. Single flat rate boxes, so reach out now while you can. Right here is my son, Johnny Scoville Jr. and the lifeboat. Up on top, Pepperology and the 26 most devastating challenges I've ever done. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm Johnny Scoville. This is Chase the Heat.